Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 1st of August to the 7th of August 2021. And this is specially for you coming from Aquarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially looking at your palms. We'll talk more about that later. I'll show you how to connect with your soul so that you become somebody very, very, very important and famous and lucky. I'll show you how to make your aura strong and how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. More about that later on in the program. You coming from Aquarius, your Sunday, the 1st of August, is full of trouble in the morning and afternoon. You should not take charge. You should not make decisions. You should not want to be imposing yourself in any way because your level of differences with people is going to accelerate more and more in this morning and afternoon period, leading to accidents of speech and action. So drive very carefully. Don't try to show off you're wanting to be in charge of anything at all. You'll get everything wrong. And tell yourself to take the soft approach with your words and your actions. You want to win friends, not lose friends. Even family wise, you're going to have differences on people because you're just not going to be on the same wavelength as people. So, having been heard that from me, try to improve this togetherness with people. You'll quieten these planets down. You'll become a much better morning and afternoon for you. Otherwise, you're just going to isolate yourself and not get what you want in any area. And be careful when you drive around. Don't be arrogant. Give way. Evening and nightfall improves. Now you'll be able to find solutions you couldn't find morning and afternoon. Now you'll get very creative in everything you say and do. Now you'll be able to talk to people and convince them about your plans. Now you get lucky because the money planets are everywhere. So evening and nightfall, go out with people to get help or better news, job wise, money wise, business wise. These nasty planets of the morning, afternoon don't disappear into thin air. Some of them will follow you, creating that arrogance as well in the morning, in the evening and nightfall, creating that differences, basically making you not see eye to eye, not be on the same wavelength as people. And that may spoil the evening nightfall because you could meet somebody very valuable in the evening nightfall as well. Monday, the 2nd of August, is a working day or it's a business day. Too many emotional planets are there, making you think emotionally, oversensitive to what's said, and becoming a person who retaliates in an emotional way, does not want to cooperate in any form, does not want to be part of a team. All that you do will make it worse and worse and worse. You should be part of a team is safer for you because thinking of all the emotional things you want to have for lunch and for dinner, people you want to meet, will make you distracted, and that will make you make very bad mistakes in the morning and afternoon. So facts, figures, and logic is what you want to remind yourself to be. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. Long-term planets are there, and hour by hour they make your evening and nightfall luckier and luckier. Romance will be in the air. What you say will be immensely, immensely creative. So you want to be with people you can get something valuable from in a materialistic way. And so you have to meet people job wise to help you, money wise, business wise. Chase for the romance if you want. And if you want to create more togetherness, it's a perfect time to do it in the morning, in the evening and nightfall period. Tuesday, Tuesday, the 3rd of August, tends to make you dominating and stubborn, tends to not put you on the same level of thinking with other people. You may be rude to your bosses, you may not obey them. That will make things even worse for you. So you don't want to be stubborn, you don't want to dominate, you don't want to take charge in any way. You want to be flexible, you want to be negotiable, you want to show respect to the people, you should be showing that too. Otherwise, morning and afternoon gets really, really bad, worse and worse. Evening and nightfall turns terrible. And I rather you not be out in the evening nightfall. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself your reputation is at stake. So choose the company you're going to be with very carefully. Stay away from people who have secretive bad habits. Don't be tempted to get into anything secretive. You will be exposed in a matter of time. So I rather you don't be out because the planets of accident are everywhere as well. Wednesday, the 4th of August, that's a very lucky morning and afternoon for you. You will have unexpected opportunities at work and business where money is concerned, or chasing the romance, or having be with family members. It's going to be a time of bonding. So you bond beautifully in the morning and afternoon. Very fast planners are seen. Opportunities come very quickly. Be on your toes. Send, repeat whatever you want to people. Remind them for whatever you have been wanting for. And tell yourself to communicate as much as you can because these planets bring the planets of communication, make you impulsively a genius of some kind. So you've got ideas coming out from everywhere. Speak to your bosses, accelerate them into your business, and you will see that good luck comes in a great, wonderful, quick way, morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall also very good. Planets are much slower, but hour by hour they make your evening nightfall luckier and luckier for you. And hour by hour, they produce the bonding that you want, whether for the romance or the family and the marriage, whether with the people you work with or business with. There's a planet there that makes you a bit dominating. Quieten this planet down by being flexible and negotiable, and you'll have a great evening and nightfall with plenty of good results to show and a bonding as well. Thursday, the 5th of August, is a lucky morning and afternoon. Your level of communication, the planets of money, job wise, business wise, you're saying the right things, you're doing the right things. So say a lot and do a lot. Impress your bosses. Talk to them about your plans for the company. Show your business community, the partnerships in business. Look for new partnership, new contracts. It's a wonderful, aggressive, positive, lucky morning and afternoon for you. Evening and nightfall, planets of anger are there. Something may make you very angry, sometimes even in the morning and afternoon. Don't say a word because when you say a word, it'll be shown your anger side. So, evening and nightfall, if you don't have to be out, don't bother. But if you have to be out, because you could meet somebody interesting and helpful, but keep your anger planets under check. And if you're feeling annoyed or irritated, don't say a word. Leave it for another leave it for another day to negotiate. That would be better for you. Friday, the 6th of August, is an extremely rewarding and lucky morning and afternoon. The levels of creativity are very high in you. So you're able to somehow catch the limelight, catch the attention of your bosses, or in the business area, say and do the right things, make the right moves. So do that in the morning and afternoon. You're going to gain in any way that you want. Chase for the romance if that's what you want. Have lunch with somebody you want to talk about money. Evening and nightfall, extremely bad. I don't want you to be out in the evening nightfall because some of these planets of arrogance, they will make everything go wrong. And be careful the company you keep in the evening nightfall. Bad company, bad reputation comes to you. Bad habits, and you get the bad habits and are seen with these people. So there's a negativity in the evening and nightfall, giving you a lot of unnecessarily troubled period of time. I rather you don't be out. And when you are not out, then you are not going to be tempted to say and do the wrong things either. Saturday, the 7th of August. Be careful, many enemies are there, whether at work, whether in business, whether anywhere. So be careful and choose the company you have to be in. Accidents are very quick to happen. Verbal accidents, emotional accidents, and worse still, physical accidents. Drive very carefully. So stay away from company that you feel is troublesome. Why even bother to go there? And tell yourself everything you try to do in the morning and afternoon. You have to choose company carefully and stay away from people with bad habits or you will be influenced very, very easily. Evening and nightfall. Too many emotional planets are there, but no harm with emotional planets. My worry is that the morning afternoon planets of secrecy may follow you in the evening nightfall to try and plan something of a secretive nature in the evening nightfall. Don't do that. You're going to be exposed and you're going to be blamed for things. And you might even have accidents in the evening nightfall, verbal accidents, emotional accidents, or physical accidents. So be careful evening and nightfall. Use logic, facts, and figures. Too many emotional planets are just going haywire. And now about this 90-minute session. Yes, I have that for you. Yes, it will cost you USD $50. That's all. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. It's a system I will teach you. I'll show you how to activate that soul that's already there within you. Unless you activate the energies of a soul, nothing will happen. So I'll teach you how to do that so that you can become somebody very special in the world, showing off your talents and just attracting the good people and having a wonderful life. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. So much energy to teach you, to make you somebody very special. So all you need to do is send me this email. And remember that this session will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years. I'll go through this next 9 years with you, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, to give you that guidance on how to deal in your next 9 years. Well, I hope I will hear from you one day so that you can have the best come out of you and be somebody very special and successful, all for just USD $50. Until we meet, I wish you a good week in the meantime. Thank you. Goodbye.